Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting round of 16 matchup in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament featuring DLP316 and VixRyder. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary tonight is Magoo is Adorable. So, tonight, we have got DLP316, the number 7 seed, who took out Animus United 2-0 in his preliminary matchup. And we've got the number 10 seed, VixRyder, who took down Demon Battler 2-0 in his preliminary matchup.
Yeah, we're just about ready to start here. I'm going to let these guys go in just a moment, and we will see what kind of jank we get tonight.
Absolutely. If you were with us last night, then you know what the flag set entails. So we have got the early Angry Sun as before. Hammers will not break locks, so they lose its usefulness, as you might have seen during the Swiss round. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
We still have the Angry Early Sun so to contend with, and all the other nastiness that is entailed in that flag set. Yeah, I'm ready for some chaos.
As am I.
The runners have elected to not use the 5-minute delay tonight. It's a choice that can be made between the two runners, and they have chosen not to do so. So we're not going to have a 5-minute delay. We're going to be starting very, very shortly here.
Yep, absolutely. So there's no spoilers amongst anybody here. We know when you know.
And what are we thinking for a first world start here?
Well, I'd love to see number 7. I know a lot of people, after what we've seen in the first round of brackets, the double 4 Bridger in World 8, they'd love to see that reverse world order. But I'm thinking we're going to start with 6.
Okay. I'm thinking a 3 start. It's going to be a weird one.
That's definitely a good possibility. I like that decision.
And I guess I should also point out that I've been apparently the 4 Bridge Whisperer, where I've gotten
look at that. It is World 6. So, yeah, you have been the 4 Bridge World 8 Whisperer indeed, because, we were talking about this last week. They said it's approximately a 10,000 to 1 long shot to have 4 bridges based on the number of locations locks or bridges can be on in the World 8 map. So the fact that you've done it twice, I say buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it was... The second time was only a 3-1, but I mean, that's still pretty unlikely.
But you know what? I'm just going to say it anyways. I'll allow it.
Yeah. And 5-3 we're heading through here, which is not a great level to see off the start.
Especially with this enemy set, with these fire chomps homing in on DLP and VixRyder. They're going to have to be very careful here. Good grab of the mushroom there by DLP. Vix is just going to ignore it and just try to blaze through it here. DLP being very patient. Vix is in there. DLP is in there.
And I should also point out that this is a Dust Minion rolled seed, so that is where your blame shall lie.
Well, if Dust Minion rolled the seed, I expect to see at least 1 World 6 for it in World 8. Otherwise, its seed's invalidated for that particular purpose.
Fair enough.
Ooh, a Hammer Brothers suit for both of our runners in that boomerang fight.
So we have the Kingslayer out the gate there, which is nice, and we're going to see Homer Simpson's favorite level here. 5-5.
Donuts. Yes, indeed, it is 5-5, indeed, with all of those donut drops. And DLP making the most of that P-speed and picking up a Fire Flower here. Vix will intentionally whiff on the stars here. DLP takes a second one. We'll see if he goes for 1 set of fireworks or if he decides to ignore it. Knowing his caliber of skill, he'll probably go for the mushroom and the last card get for the next level. But take a look at this here. A divergence of decisions here. DLP went for the fort. Vix tried for the shortcut, and we'll see how this pays out. So we have the Ice Fort 6F2.
Yeah. Interesting play by DLP here. I mean, it makes sense to play the forts in front of you before you start moving on. And Vix is going to go back and play the same fort here.
Yep, sees that the pipe doesn't really do much of anything here, so he'll play the ice fort as well. No problem there for DLP taking down Boom Boom. Now, DLP is going to check that same pipe, see that nothing is going to come out of it. It's a troll pipe.
Yeah, a very long World 6 to come here. Unless we see another pipe right away. And we have 7-6. Okay.
This could definitely be an early swing changer for our runners here. We'll see how many tries it takes DLP to get that clip. Vix getting the kill on Boom Boom.
That's 6 tries for DLP.
That's definitely a respectable attempt there for DLP, but this will give VixRyder a chance to perhaps catch up if he could do it quicker, and DLP does skip the fireworks. Vix does not get the mac and cheese, but gets it on the second try. Very good. That is going to allow him to catch up a little bit to DLP.
And especially having the Fire Flower versus these bros coming up.
And DLP, wow, the old artful dodging there, but those Fire Bros, they love to do it, but does get a P-Wing for his troubles. And yeah, Vix, he'll have a much easier task. There you go. The same thing, I tell you, that Fire Bro is getting paid tonight by Bowser.
Yeah, really going above and beyond there. So we see the other pipe, and it's okay. We're gonna, yeah. I'm not sure why Vix used the hammer suit. I don't think he meant to.
Yeah, that might have been an accident right there, and he's gonna lose that Hammer Bro suit immediately. Yeah, if this ends up being the only Hammer Brothers suit, that is bad news for me. That's a huge advantage for DLP. Yeah, it was a mismenu there. Yeah, I hate to see that. I've done it myself before in this game. It's never a good feeling.
Yeah, anyone who's ever played this has done that. And Vix is going to check the pipe before checking the map, which I think is an all right move. And, well... That's
the only fort. So that was the only fort. And I'd say there's a pretty darn good chance that there was something guarding the end of that world, whether it was a lock or a bridge. So I think it was the right decision here. So VixRyder going to be taking on Lemmy. Let's see what happens here. There's 1, but that's not enough. 2 won't do it. 3 it is. The moderate size there, and DLP will...
grab.
Oh, that's very close. He's right on the edge there, Magoo. That might have gotten it, and that might not have gotten it. That is right on the border when you see that.
Yeah, it's very close.
He got it.
Yeah. Nice 4 seconds there for VixRyder, but, like...
Nice fire kill.
If you look at how quick the fire kill there... I'm sorry, I live on a loud street here, but if you look at how quick the fire kill is, it doesn't save you as much time as you might think.
Ooh, we have a 2-4 World 1, and we are starting with 8-2 with a cheap.
And Vix is not going to take the Sands of Shame, and it's just going to head through the level here.
Not when you already are equipped with a tail. You're not going to take the Quicksand of Shame, although I'd probably still take it anyways. But trying to take it with that cheap there is always a risk.
Yeah, you're probably going to get hit on the way down, or at least have to go really slowly.
Yeah, DLP won't take it either. You know, with the fire suit, certainly can't blame him here. He should be fine. 2 forts here, starting with, oh boy, 7F2 Piranha Fort. No thanks.
The best fort in the game?
Well, for some it is, not me. Ooh, loses his tail. That could be a problem for Vix. Because that Tunnel of Love could spell disaster. Now, the only good news for Vix is because it's World 1, those Fire Piranhas are only going to shoot once. So that could give him a little bit of a respite. And yeah, kind of the disaster that I was fearing. 2 Fire Piranhas in the Tunnel of Love.
Yeah, but Vix, making it through there.
Oh my, this is really dicey here. He cannot fail here. He gets through the SMB2J jump. DLP's got a fire suit. He is gaining some ground, and he's gaining that ground very quickly because Vix, he has to take it very slowly. He's got through it. That disco waffle very well could have spelled doom there. He's got to get this fight clean or he loses the lead. He got it.
Yeah, and I was thinking that DLP was going to take the damage boost.
Ooh,
And
well, I don't know if he meant to do that, but he does lose his fire suit, so he'll have to beat Boom Boom the traditional way himself. The other fort not required, that leads me to believe it's probably World 1 fort.
yeah. But, yeah, like, DLP elected to try to keep the fire suit there, and instead of just taking the damage boost and running right through, and then lost it anyway. It's just how this game goes.
Vix teetering a little bit here on 3-6, but should be okay. Gets through the pipe, but there's that one enemy. It's just the Angry Sun. And who would have thought the Angry Sun would be a factor in that area? Of course, with early Angry Sun, he goes after you immediately, so it's never safe.
And another Angry Sun on the... Yeah, it's just kind of silly. We see our first hand stage here.
Yep, the coins. So a little bit of a breather for our runners. Let's see what we get for the item. It is a Jugum Claw. That is very useful. So any of the hand stages that we see will procure a Jugum Claw. Very nice.
And Vix electing to go after the Hammer Brother here small and is rewarded with 1-up.
He'll take that. A little insurance doesn't hurt and gets a star. Ooh, Piranha Alley up next. 7-8. And VixRyder not electing to use a power-up. Boy, this could spell a lead change here. Just missed the jump. And there's your friend Boss Bass in 7-8. And we do indeed have a leadership change. DLP will take the pipe to despawn and see what's behind that. It is a fire flower. I always love the fire flower falling out of the giant question blocks like that. I always get a kick out of that. Nice jump there from Vix.
Yeah, it kind of just falls off the shelf there.
All right, Vix will do the same thing.
Yeah, also going to reset that. Yeah, the reset pipe for this. Yeah, you really just want to be away from the Boss Bass there.
There you go. And the fire flower for Vix. DLP gets his star from the Hammer Bros scene, and Vix keeps that fire suit intact. World 7 airship will have Larry Koopa at the end. DLP not going to check to see if there might have been a tail there. Personally, I would have, because having a tail in this airship definitely will come in handy, because there are some very difficult jumps. But if you're these runners that know how to do it with P-Speed, you don't need no tail.
Yeah, the P-Speed run here is, what you really want, but it's very hard to do. And yeah, see, any one miss input there, like VixRyder had, it's over. And you're walking through.
Yep. Vix, though, does get through the gauntlet. Looked like it was a potential one-hitter. Well, it was a one-hitter. Vix got lucky there. So, still a close race through 2 levels, but DLP is the leader now.
Yeah, very interesting to see so far. Not a lot of differentiation. We're going to see...
Oh, what a break for VixRyder. It's another Hammer Brothers suit. So the one that he accidentally used, he's not going to get burned for it. 4F2's up next.
And the P-Speed here by DLP. All right. Very nice.
Unfortunately, gets a face full of boo, so won't get the fire kill on Boom Boom here. Now it's Vic's turn to do 4F2. Donut Fort. No fire flower opportunity for Vix, but that tail will definitely come handy in that very tough jump. But does lose. Oh, and he grabbed the P. That is bad. Nice jump, though.
Yeah, got out of it.
You saw those silver coins, though. There's actually a secret passage in between all those silver coins. As a kid, I always like to take it. Obviously, in a race situation, it's pretty impractical.
Yeah, like, that pipe's fun, but we really never see it in Rando.
No. The only time you'd see it in Rando is when you see me play, and that builds the bridge right there. So that blue fort is going to break the lock, but which lock? Ooh, Paradox Pipe, and DLP's like, nope. He's one.
It's
like, yeah, you know what? I will take Paradox Pipe. I will take it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hammer Brothers taking down to DLP Vix.
And they landed it on him, so he's going to have to beat them small.
Oh, no! This is going to give VixRyder the opportunity. He sees Paradox Pipe. He'll do the same thing that DLP did. Yeah, he's in a loop.
I mean, at some point that guy will jump off the screen probably, but
gets a music box, and just like that, we have another leadership change. Back and forth, these two go. I was hoping Vix would get the frog ending, but maybe he wanted to do that intentionally. Oh, but it gets a star, does not get the power up that he was hoping for.
See what Roy's got for us today.
Roy, not our boy. It's a one-hitter, another one-hit quitter. So VixRyder taking the lead because the Hammer Brothers trolling DLP here. And we'll be moving on to the next world with another lead change. So we've had 6, we've had 1, we have had 5, 2.
I'm thinking 4. And DLP gets the off-screen wrong grab.
Yeah, he definitely got it. He definitely got it. Well done there for DLP. So that'll enable him to take some seconds away from that lead. 7.
Force this way. Okay.
Yep, a linear start. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see where it takes us. You see that fort, you don't see any locks or bridges. That leads me to believe there's a lock right there on the left. So potentially that is the only fort. But we got to play some levels here. It is a beta level. This is the 5-6 beta.
Yeah, the kind of level where you want to be speeding along, but like you can't go too fast because, yeah, that happens. And
yeah, you tend to have the fire set enemies with those fire snakes and those fire chomps. Sadly, we got no green parabeetles this time. That's the reason why there it is on DLP's screen. I didn't see it on Vix's screen. Must have been a despawn.
That dodge by DLP was really impressive.
Fantastic. So Vix is going to play the Piranha level, so he'll get an item. Now, could have used the music box there, but obviously I think they want to save the music box for the second Piranha level. Vix is through. Let's see what DLP does. He's going to use the music box to go right to the fort. It's for F1, the troll fort.
We're going to see top route or bottom route here. Let's find out.
I would imagine top route for DLP. Yep. Vix now in that same fort. And DLP, good news, that's going to be a firefly. Vix also taking the top route. Definitely risky when you're small. And we're going to see another lead change here, regardless of the situation. Nice dodge for Vix. And good kill there for DLP here in the troll fort. Good jump there from Vix to get past through the Thrump, giving a little bit of insurance to take out Boom Boom. So DLP checking this pipe. He's hoping it takes him to the exit. It does not. Pick a pipe, any pipe.
And
that's
DLP,
not it.
DLP may give this right back because he'll have to play Plants 2 and Vix won't necessarily have to play it as well. So we'll see.
True. Yep, now they're going on a wild goose chase to find what the right pipe is, but Vic sees that troll pipe. Nope. Try again. That's not going to be the right pipe either. We just saw... Well, maybe. Now, DLP is going to play the army, so he'll get a bonus item here. Unfortunately, nice. Vix is getting turned around here. He's going to have to play that level 2, the army. Yeah, great P speed here from DLP. This is exactly how you want to do the army.
Yeah, it's very, very beautifully done there.
Let's see the item. It's a music box. Hey, look at that break for DLP. He didn't have the music box, and now he gets one. So that is incredible luck that DLP's having here in World 7.
He may elect to take the item anyway. And yeah, this is all built now.
Yep, we are in good shape right now. Here we are in 4-4, which can be a tricky little level with that Lakitu throwing those spiny eggs in the water, which have picked off a number of players in tournament play.
Yeah, and DLP like playing with fire literally there.
Oh, nice. Nice kill. He is through. I would imagine he's going to use the music box here to skip this level. Let's see if he decides to do that. Yep, he will. Ooh, Vic's in trouble here in 4-4.
Uh-oh.
Right here, this is where I've seen players get picked off many times. He gets lucky, though.
Yeah, once you get behind schedule in that level, the spiny eggs come down when you're like they're kind of designed to come down right after your
another one hitter. That's 3 in a row. Ludwig with the one-hit wonder. Now Vix got the fireworks. I'm not sure if he wanted to go after that or not, but he does get 5 extra lives and decides to play out this level. He'll use a star. What kind of item might give VixRyder a benefit? Ooh, a Jugapon definitely fits the bill.
Yeah, good gamble. As Vic's about an airship behind DLP right now, but with that cloud, things can happen quickly.
Of course, we do get an item from Bowser, and it ends up being a P-Wing. Not bad. Next level is 3-4, and Vix takes down the one-hit quitter, a 3rd world in a row. We'll see if we can get a 4th one here in World 3. I'm kind of hoping on it's Wendy.
Yeah, I mean, we're not hoping for a 5-hit Wendy for players. I mean, for chat maybe, but yeah.
Exactly. Yep. All right. DLP takes care of 3-4. No problem at all. Couple of locks here, which leads us to believe there may not be a lock guarding Wendy's, but that pipe, there is a lock. Wow. 3-fort World 3. Good luck finding the right fort.
Very interesting. DLP gonna use the frog suit here. And yeah.
I think that was intentional.
I know, but I wish it wasn't.
Frog suit endings, yes. I would like to dine on frog soup myself. That's the message that would show up if we do get a frog suit world ending.
Yeah, but 4-5 with a frog suit is no fun.
Nah, really difficult, especially with some of these jumps. Vic's having a little bit of trouble with the ending there, but gets through it fine. DLP looking for some forts here. One of those 3 forts will break the lock. Let's see if it's this one. It's going to be 6F3, the carpet fort. Let's see if that ends up being the right one. This world right here with all of these forts potentially could be a game changer for both of these runners. But they're both playing the same fort.
Yeah, but there's going to be divergence from here. This path has to go 2 ways. And it's going to be like which fort actually matters.
And Vix goes over the thwomp. There are some coin blocks up there for those of you who may have been curious. A couple of the crazy hotfoots, only one regular hotfoot. And this 3rd one's giving Vix some troubles, but keeps the tail intact. Good news, that is the right fort.
Okay, to break that one, and then there's going to have to be...
That was the one. That was the one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay, it was, yeah.
Yep, so we are in good shape here to go to Wendy's. Vix, if he checks the map, he'll see the same thing.
Yeah, I'm being informed in chat that DLP is apparently a UP Michigander, so we will have to talk about that in the interview.
All right, Vix now in that airship. They are neck and neck still. This is a great race.
Yeah.
Wendy fight, though, you never know. Well, she's not a one-hitter, nor is she a two-hitter. 3-hitter she is. She had the Dave single, so DLP makes quick work of Wendy, and we'll move on to the next world. So we have 2 and 4 left.
Really very quick seed for both these players. They're getting there.
All right, there's one hit. There's the second one. He should be fine, even if he gets hit, but it's a perfect fight for Vix. He's going to try to get the skip. Not quite.
I also was mistaken, and I thought Ypsilanti was in UP, Michigan. It's actually in regular Michigan.
Ooh, we get an anchor.
My apologies to Chad.
Could be anything, except it cannot be a hammer, nor can it be a warp whistle.
We see at least a 2-fort World 2 here.
Yep, Super Tanks is the play here for DLP. Get some good P speed at the end right here. Should have no problem with Boom Boom. Vix will follow suit and do the same thing.
Yeah, Vix won't have the P speed unless he sheds the tail, and will not do so.
That's fine.
Yeah.
World 1 fort. So DLP elected to play the second level. Now he sees, he's like, I don't have to play this. So he knows that fort is not going to be required.
But yeah, because it is definitely the fort that is that lock on the screen. Because Fort 1 can never be in the way, and it's definitely that lock.
Now let's see if Vix decides to play it, because you will skip that level. So it's pretty much a wash whether or not you take the fort. Now, DLP is not going to go for the bonus item here, or is he? Oh, he was watching for a boss bass. Okay. 3-7 does have a coin heaven where if you take it, there is an extra item at the end, but considering what these runners already have, don't expect either runner to take it. And here's another hand stage, so DLP going to get another Jugum Cloud out of this.
Yeah, the clouds will really come into play here in a minute, I feel like.
Oh, DLP's struggling. And now it's Vix's turn to play 3-7. Ooh, good adjustment there. That Koopa was ready to take that tail.
Yeah. Very nicely done, though.
Yep, well played. Now he's got to watch out for boss bass on the turner. Oh! Oh! That was too close for comfort. All right, DLP gonna have to play through 7-2 and another boss bass.
And I think took that gulp on purpose. Gonna use a power up.
He may go for the Jugum Cloud. Aha.
Yeah. Okay.
Good choice.
Wow. Yeah, very good choice. Skips half of this. Yeah, half of this world here. So Vix can do the same thing and not be down a cloud.
Yep, he's gonna check the map. He's got his hammer.
Doesn't have a hammer.
He doesn't have a hammer. He's used it. But he did have extra Jugum Cloud so he can stay on pace.
Yeah, it'll be the same result for both. But yeah, wow. Okay.
I don't know where Vix used the hammer because I thought he had a hammer at his disposal, but no skip for DLP. I didn't see how many hits Morton had. We'll find out on Vix's side. Ooh, was he super salty? Let's find out.
Absolutely.
And look at this. Yeah, Morton ate all the French fries. And I think he may have gotten it. Again, that's going to be close.
I think he did.
There are 4 bridges. We had that as a little meme during that last round. He did get the skip. He did get it. Very good. Could use the music box. Ooh.
Could be a very short World 4 here if this is the correct fort.
Well, we will soon find out. It's 5F2. All you have to do is keep on moving. You don't have to worry about the Potobos or anything else. Vix will play the Hammer Bro scene, but loses his tail. Does get a star. Now, there is a second fort because we see that lock on the right. What happens? Ooh, we have to play on, Magoo.
Yep. And those pipes go to each other, but yeah, it's right here at least.
Yeah, it's not too far, and that's the music box. Well, this seed is invalidated in terms of 3F2. It is in the wrong spot. We were 1 world too early. Vixo having problems here in 5F2. I mean, he did not take the 100 coin fine, but it was definitely not the most crisp 5F2 you will see. DLP keeps his tail intact for the boom boom fight. Should be fine. Now, Vic sees the not so great news. Now, he does have a music box, so he's going to use it right now.
Yeah, he played 1 extra hammer, and he had a sloppier 5F2, so it's kind of, you know, it's increasing DLP's lead, but he's not far behind.
No, this is still anybody's game. Let's see what the item ends up being for DLP. It is a star. He'll pick up the 1-up as well. Vix can, at this juncture, really cannot afford to take 100 coin 5. He takes top route. Yep. When you're small, that is the advantage of being small. There are no boos on that carpet poo.
And DLP lets do the Hammer Bro skip there with the screen transition, and is going to fly through the World 4 Vanilla Ford here.
Yep, and he'll get a star, which could give him an opportunity here against Iggy. Ooh, got that earthquake. And he bulked up. Boy, did he ever bulk up. It's all 5.
Yeah, so Vix has the P-Wing here, which should help with this fight, but has to be very careful.
Yeah, he won't be able to go as fast, but he may get the animation skip if he can time this right. That's 2. And we all know about Iggy's crazy hitbox, and hopefully for Vix's sake, it does not come into play. He needs one more hit. Got it. He'll have an opportunity at the skip. Can he time it right? Perfect. He's got it.
This is the most off-screen wand grabs I've ever seen in one seed.
I agree. What is that, 4 already at least? Hot dang old. People in chat, how many bridges? The 4 is still alive, but I think it's going to be 2.
And DLP correctly using the cloud there just to get into the pipe and skip, and these pipes.
The dream was alive until we saw that double lock after that pipe. You hate to see it.
There are at most 2 bridges.
Yep, at most 2 bridges. Now, Vix in that same World 8. Gonna have to play 2-2. We saw a Jugum Cloud usage there for DLP.
I think Vix might still have a Jugum's Cloud. I'm not certain about that, though.
Well, he may be saving it if he does. Remember, he had to burn a couple of them in World 2. We have the World 2 Spike Fort. Okay, semi-validated. This is one of the forts that you would expect to see in World 8, so semi-validated, I'll say.
Yeah. DLP makes his way through the back half of 2 forward here.
And he'll take this pipe. Boom, boom, down. He sees a tank. He sees a level. He's not going to risk looking at the tank, as that, of course, could be just a regular level. But we know for a fact that is Spike Force. So that broke one of the 2 locks down there.
Which... oh, there's another one. Okay.
Yeah, there were 2 locks, 1 on each side.
But there's another one.
So there's a 3rd lock in that screen, isn't there?
Yeah. The lock that broke unlocked a path to another lock.
Well, then, in that case, we already know how many bridges it is. It's 1. There you go.
And
could it be 6? All right, this seat is validated. Oh, look at this. If this builds us the bridge, we have a ball game.
Yes, we do. And with hammer suits.
Yes.
And
now now Vix is now going to go for the damage, just the single damage. He wants that insurance just in case. No star opportunity for DLP. So there'll be no star opportunity for Vix. There could have been a fire flower to be had. Decided not to take it. Don't fault him there. Time is of the essence. I want this to build the bridge. Please. Please let this build the bridge. I want a nail biter here for Bowser's Castle here. Build that bridge. No!
No! Wow. Unfortunate.
All right, we play on. Now, we know that is not going to be the fortress because we already saw it on DLP side. Oh, Vix hadn't seen this.
So, are they both going to play 7-4 here?
I can't tell.
It seems that
Looks
way.
like it. So they're going to stay neck and neck.
Vix is not
going to. Okay. Now, is this required to get to where you need to go is the 64,000 Koopa coin question. What if this is the path you absolutely have to take to complete another level?
Indeed. All right, so Vix is going to try the other tank, I think, once he figures out how to get back there.
Yeah, you see that airship? I got a feeling that pipe takes us there. Look at that. If this builds the bridge, game, set, and match, and it is block frame fort, 5F1.
Yeah, not a forgettable fort in this seed.
No, this could be an unforgettable fort if this builds the bridge. Now Vix is going to play the spike fort, which we know doesn't build the bridge, but it might be needed to, you know, skirt a path. But I think right now this has to be correct.
Yeah, I think so too. Ooh, and Vix takes a 100-point fine on the 2 fort, and is going to have to do it again.
It does not build the bridge. It does not build the bridge. So we have to find the fort. Fort is in the dark area.
Yeah, so we have to go back down into the dark screen.
Is it to the right of those locks? Because if it is, then yeah, everything's required.
Yeah. It's to the right of that lock there. That's the last lock that was broken on the right here. And that's
there it is.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. And what is our solution? 3F1. Okay.
DLP already hammering up because I believe he still has 2.
Yeah, he had 2 hammer suits, so he could afford to burn one in case the mishaps happens. And yeah, there's the shot. Hard to hit. It's a very difficult shot with the hammers to take down Boom Boom, but he's got it. But yeah, DLP in the catbird seat. This is why World 8 is the great equalizer. You know, any of those plays, you know, could have made this a ball game. That bridge ended up being the tail of the tape here, and DLP, barring a disaster, is going to go up 1-0.
What a wild World 8. That was, yeah, you had to play basically every fort.
Which, let's face it, that's about 90% of the time in World 8.
Sure. And, you know, for our viewers' sake, I really
nice
like that.
clip.
Love that.
And Vix, I think, might be a little bit tilted. And you kind of hate to see that because he'd been playing very, very well up until World 8. Does not get the mac and cheese here. Let's see if he gets it on the second attempt. Nope.
Yeah, it's hard to, like, undersell how nervous you are when you get to World 8 like this.
There's the clip for DLP. This should be game number 1 with just a few hammers.
It's going to be a high Bowser, bye Bowser scenario.
Most certainly is. Hi, Bowser. And bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for DLP. He takes game number 1 in a thrilling race between VixRyder, World 8, the great equalizer, living up to its name.
What a great race. I can't wait for round 2. That was wild.
Yeah, I am telling you, I really wanted to see that bridge built right there, because if that bridge got built with DLP's struggles there, you know, if Vic would have gotten the mac and cheese, he could have stole this one, but just not to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of dumbfounded, you know, like that was great.
Yeah, you're not going to see in terms of the difference of time. This was a very, very close race the entire time.
Yeah, the time delta will not reflect how close this was.
No, not even close. But both of these runners played an exceptional race, and you know, VixRyder held, you know, kept up with DLP. You know, we had a lot of lead changes early on. DLP held a narrow lead going into World 8 and was able to make it stick. Yeah, Vic sees the bad news that that did not build the bridge either. He has to go back to the dark area, find where those 2 locks were, and play that out.
But kudos to VixRyder for playing it out. I mean, we love to see finished Mario matches. Like, that's bonus Mario for everybody, right?
Vix will use a P-Wing here, and I don't blame him knowing that 7F1 was still at large. We never saw Fort Knox. Boom, boom, down on Vix's side. By the way, the official time for DLP316 was 35 minutes, 41 seconds. With the completion of that fort, Vix will be on his way to Bowser's Castle. Should still be able to get it done in under 40.
Without any mishaps, yeah, this should be easily doable.
We'll never know what those hammers were, or anchors were.
Yeah, we will never learn that. This very easily could have been a 4 Hammer Brothers seat, but we will not know.
Nope. All right, so Vix, we'll see if he can get this clip. Nope. Only tries it once, so, if this would have been, a close race, he would have just skipped. Now he's got to watch out for the fireballs. Ooh, good patience, but this fourth one's going to be a troll. Told ya. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Nice job, Vix. Yeah, if that would have built the bridge, he definitely would have gained time on DLP, and this would have been a photo finish.
Indeed.
It is what it is, though, and it is DLP who takes the first game of this 3-game set. If he wins just one more, he'll be moving on to the quarterfinals. We'll see if VixRyder can catch up in game number 2. But first, we're going to take a timeout here on SpeedGaming 2. When we come back, it'll be game number 2 between DLP and VixRyder. So stay tuned. More exciting coverage of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament coming up right after this. All right, folks, we are back. It is time for game number 2 of the race between DLP316 and VixRyder here on SpeedGaming 2. It's the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament. Alongside Magoo is Adorable. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. What a race we had in game number 1. It all came down to World 8. If circumstances might have favored a little bit better for Vix, he could have won this race. But it is DLP who takes game number 1 by about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, just about ready to let the guys go for game 2 out of a best-of-3 match here, and I'm excited to see how this is going to go.
Same here. By the way, the winner of this match moves on to the quarterfinals. Will take on either a former champion in Macobra 52 or Gimp Extreme. That's the number 2 versus the number 15. Now, speaking of Gimp Extreme, the seed was validated because we did have a World 6 fort in World 8. That escalator fort validated the seed for his rolling, so GG to you, Gimp.
And I rolled this seed, so we'll see what happens. All right.
Hopefully some good stuff. So people in chat, what is going to be the first world of this match? I think we're due for a vanilla open and start. I'll say 1.
I'm going to say I'm feeling a 2 start.
2 start. All right. That's a respectable guess. People in chat, you make your predictions. And in a few moments, we will start game number 2. This will be a must win for VixRyder. This is a single elimination tournament. You win, you advance to the next round. You lose, you're eliminated from the tournament. So Vix must win this to force a deciding game number 3.
All right, so this should be coming up any moment now here, as we see the countdown on DLP's side.
Excellent. Just a few seconds to make your guesses on what our first world is going to be here in game number 2. Same flag set as before, and here we go. World 1! Oh, about that. I've called the first world twice in a row. Don't see that very often, and we've got, 610.
With a cheap, which is really not ideal for this level.
They both get their mushroom, though. And yeah, this cheap could make these runners' lives miserable, but Vix does take 1 down. Ooh, it gets a star. DLP passed on it, so Vix will have a little bit of an easier ending here than DLP. Never mind, that Paragoomba does what Paragoombas do best in this randomizer, make lives miserable for the runners.
Yeah, and Vix hit that Paragoomba just as he ran out of iframes, or from the star, and it's very unfortunate. And DLP is going to fly here on 6F2.
Always risky, but he gets through it perfectly. He gets another tail just for good measure. Yeah, we're starting with Ice Fort. Nothing but World 6 stuff to start things off for our runners here. Here's the Boom Boom fight. I personally consider this to be probably the most difficult Boom Boom fight in the game. What do you think?
I think so too. I mean, you have to, get up on stage with him and then deal with it. And so even if you have a Fire Flower, you can't just immediately...
Ooh, we must play them both. Pick a level, any level. DLP selects the bottom and gets 2-2. Vix takes care of Boom Boom here in 6F2. Hey, look at that blooper turning into a yellow Parabeetle. Did you see that? That was crazy. I love it.
Yeah.
Vix, you're going to take the same path. We'll never know what's behind that top level. Who knows? Maybe it would have been Atlantis.
Yeah, we've not seen a lot of our really torturous levels so far.
We didn't really see any torturous levels. I mean, I guess 8, 2, 7, 8 to some extent if you're not big fans of those levels. But no, we didn't see 6, 6, didn't see 7, 5, didn't see 5, 9, didn't see Atlantis. So yeah, there was a lot of garbage levels out there that these runners were fortunate not to see. Maybe we'll see them all here in this game. Spike 4 for both of these runners now.
And DLP kind of waits there to despawn the dry bones, I think, and get the P-speed strat through here.
You're absolutely right. Yep, good P-speed strats and makes the door cycle as well and gets the fire kill on Boom Boom. Vix also picks up his Fire Flower. Let's see if he's able to keep it intact. He's going to wait out the cycle so that he doesn't lose his power-up. DLP should have no problem with the Hammer Bros. Well, not if one goes into the ground like that. He'll have to wait it out. And he'll get a star. All right, so DLP will be the first one. And we have the Vanilla Airship World 1. So give me a 3-hitter.
Yeah,
we may not know.
Yeah, we're playing very vanilla so far.
No, it's a one-hitter. A one-hit quitter Larry. Vix lost his fire suit, so he could get one here in this question block if it ends up being one. Let's see. Nope, it's a leaf. But, again, it looked like it was a one-hitter on DLP's side, so he's not going to lose out on much. In fact, he may gain a little bit if he ends up getting the... No, he'll get Matumbo'd by Larry, Cheatsy Koopa, so no skip chance for Vix.
Yeah, just a little bit of a miss with that jump, and found himself in the middle of a hitbox.
And it's a hammer from the princess. Ooh, World 2! Could this be a vanilla order seed?
It's looking that way so far, and the hammer is actually very useful for this stage.
We have the Donut Fort 4F2. There were 2 forts to choose from, leading me to believe the other fort might be World 1 fort again. But look at this. Vic's going to take the other one, and it's the Navy.
Okay. And
very interesting that he's going to play this one first, but he's got a hunch. Let's see if he's right. Next up is 6-2. Vix takes care of Boom Boom. So the Navy is complete. DLP getting through 6-2. Just has to make a couple more jumps. Using that tail is going to come in handy. Almost misses the pipe, but he's in there. Here's Vix now.
We'll see if this might, this might save Vix a hammer. And yeah, it's this could come in very handy for him.
We got another level we have to play first, and it's going to be 4-4. Nice pick off there, and didn't quite get the P-speed. But he may get it. No, I was just about to say he may get a second Jugum or Lakitu kill. Instead, it's Lakitu getting his revenge on DLP. Should be okay, though, and he's in there. Here's Vix now at 6-2. All right, take a look at the map here for DLP, and it's required! Vix guessed right.
Wow. That's the thing with these hammers don't break lock seeds, is that, you know, if you see a fort, you should almost always play that fort. I mean, I guess except in situations where you shouldn't have played that fort. So
there you go. So that'll enable Vix to stay in the running, but he's still going to be about a level back.
Yeah, a little bit less movement for him, though, at least.
Oh, certainly. He's going to try his luck in 4-4. And he'll use that hammer because that'll enable him to skip 2 levels and get right to the airship, which will be the World 5 airship. Vic's doing a good job up to this point. Thought he was going to get a little jump, but look at that. Flawless 4-4 there for Vix. DLP has his fire suit. We'll have a chance to take down Morton Koopa with those fireballs. It's not a one-hitter. There's at least a 3-hitter. He does get the fire kill, does DLP.
Yeah. And
Vix will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if he has a fire suit. He's not even going to check, so he's going to have to get at least 3 hits. Oh, how did he not get hit by that cannonball right there?
Yeah, that was a very interesting dodge there. But we'll see how many hits Morton actually was.
Well, he's at least 3 as we knew on DLP's side. Ooh, he is salty again. He once again ate all the French fries. Ah, the dream is dead. It's 4 next. I'll watch it be 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, just to mess with our heads. Ooh, 7-9 with an Angry Sun. Remember, with the early Angry Sun, we have to go after him immediately. This star, though, could be a potential. No, DLP's just going to ignore it. I might have tried to take him out with the star, but that's just me.
Yeah, and this is going to be a very, very long World 4.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Judging by where the pipe went, we're going to be playing some levels.
Good news for our runners is that we did get a Hammer Brothers suit from the Princess just then. Now Vix going to take the other path. He's going to play the fort first, the escalator fort, 6F1.
Yeah, DLP again gambling that the fort's not going to be required, which did not work last level, but we'll see.
Yeah, if there are 2 forts here, which no, he's picked the. I don't know. Is this? Do we have to play all the levels?
And Vix setting up for a bro kill here.
It looks like we do. We have to play through all of the levels, and we now have 3-3. So yeah, he is taking another chance. So if there's a second fort there, and that bridge is built by the time Vix gets there, he's golden again.
Yeah. And Vix also dealing with the insanity of this start.
And he too is going to skip the, oh no.
Oh, and he's sprite limited.
I know that feeling from playing Dosylvania all those years. Finally he's able to get a break to get the ice block. Yeah, there is a sprite limitation. What we mean by that is if there's too many sprites on the screen, you won't be able to grab any ice blocks here in 7-9. This is where Vix could get into trouble here, as we got 7-2 on DLP's side. I'm nervous. Good, he gets the insurance. I mean, it is going to cost him some time. Nice kill there using the ice blocks, so he won't have to worry about it the rest of the level. DLP making quick work of 7-2. All right. So Vix through 7-9 in one piece. And And that's the only fort. Now he knows he has to play it. It was the only fort.
Yeah.
All right.
Still about a stage up on VixRyder.
Oh, yeah.
Everything considered, but yeah. Having to do a little bit more maneuvering. And this is a very nice...
well, it was a very nice run through 3-3 until that happened. Commentator's curse.
It's a very nice commentator's curse there.
DLP going to be looking for a star here. Does he get one? He does! He'll have a chance at the pro kill. And down goes Boom Boom. Get your bros out and chat. Now here's Vix's chance at 7-2 with this very nasty fire enemy set and all these fire sticks. Oh, can't make that jump. Jackpot time. It's 3-7, and once again, our friend Boss Bass resides in it. Oh, did you see that? He got Kaizo'd!
Yeah,
I didn't even know that one-up was there. Did you?
No. I would be lying if I said I did.
DLP is going to go for the item here in 3-7. So he's going to take the jackpot here. He'll grab all these coins in the coin heaven. This is one of the auto-scrollers that is not turned off. The others being 5-9 and Atlantis. And ooh, gets an anchor, making it even more interesting. What could that anchor possibly be?
All right, so just a Hammer Brother in the way of DLP and the airship.
And that was just a bad break there for Vix. He could have definitely gained some time on DLP. Now, he can gain some time if he decides not to go for the coin heaven. And with this speed that he's taking right now, but watch out for Boss Bass. Yeah, he is going to skip it, so if he doesn't get swallowed up, he will pick up some time on DLP. Yeah, that start, that's going to solidify it. Good pickup. We have the World 2 airship now on DLP's side.
See if Iggy is a wild child or not, and he is not.
Not very, just a 2-hitter. Vix will wait it out. Good timing. Yeah, there's the star, and gets another star for his troubles. Yeah, it's going to be 3 next. That's my prediction. What do you think is going to be next, chat?
And Vix actually electing to go to the Hammer Brother here, and where... he could have skipped both Hammer Brothers, but is looking for items at this point.
Does get a P-Wing. That's not too shabby, and he'll have to play this one whether he likes it or not, unless he wants to go for the skip. Nope, he'll play it. Oh, a forced 7-5 to start. And this enemy said, no, it's not a forced. Not a force.
Yeah, just a 7-5 with
because he's got a Jugum Cloud. And is that the item we got from the princess?
Because
if it is not, Vix is in trouble. It was, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, when Vix sees this, you know he's going to be skipping it.
Yeah, the pipe will set your start point, so you don't have to go back there unless you game over.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem for either runner. Very close. We'll see if Vix got the skip.
I think so.
Every time I see that look, the chin, it's always borderline.
That little bit of chin, yeah, but he got it.
Yep. I think if it's one like pixel below it, that's when you know you don't have it. Because it looks exactly the same, you see.
Yeah, and also, like, everyone has different setups, like emulators versus console versus whatever.
True. Yep, the Jugum Cloud is what we did get from the princess. And hey, it was 3, I told you. Next one's going to be 5. Bank it. Yeah, Vix is going to see this, and yeah, he's going to take that same 100-coin fine. Who can blame him?
Yeah.
Like especially with that enemy said, we're open!
Okay. Wendy's is wide open, and all right.
Now, Vix is going to check the pipe now. I would imagine there's going to be a lock. No. Aha! See?
Oh.
The lock is needed to get to that pipe. And Vix is going to play 5-6, so this routing divergence is going to allow DLP to really gain a lead here. Let's see what happens with Wendy. Oh, she's got Earthquake. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she had Baconators. She had all the Baconators. We are sold out, ladies and gentlemen. Sold out.
Like, that Wendy on that ground, yeah, that's very impressive to get out of there one try.
Very nicely done there for DLP. Now, yeah, you look at this map. So, technically, this is one of the rare World 3s where you don't have to play a fort to beat it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time a situation like, oh no, Vix bites the dust from a Paragoomba in 3-9. Those stupid Paragoombas. You get a music box from the princess. I'm telling you, 6 is next. 6 is next.
Maybe a pretty free 5 if this breaks the lock.
3F1, door 6 or door 3, 4. Oh, and Vic's getting sprite limited again because of these double Paragoombas.
Yeah, there was actually a moment in the race room before the match where DLP said, just asked, gentlemen's agreement that we try 3-door on 3F1, and they decided...
Look at that! It's free!
They both decided to not do it because they didn't think they would remember to do it. But,
I'll tell you what, those nanny bloopers, Vic's threading the needle on those nanny bloopers at the end of 3-9 there. And look at the 0 cycle for DLP on those Boomerang Bros.
That's lovely, yeah.
Ooh, we've got a beta level. It is the 6-2 beta, the Iceberg.
Yeah, pretty easy level to get P-Speed through. If you can hold it.
And there you go. Yep, one of the rare times where you can beat World 3 without having to play a fort. I can't remember the last time I said that on stream. But unfortunately for Vix, it is going to set him back quite a bit because taking the fort would have been a shortcut. Oh, no. Speaking of shortcuts, DLP wants no part of 5-9. So, hey, we're seeing a lot of trolley levels that we didn't see in game number 1. We've already seen 7-5. We've already seen 5-9, and DLP did not have a Jugum Cloud. He used, I believe, did he use the anchor and it was a P-Wing? Or did he use the P-Wing? Oh, Vix is in trouble.
He actually used a straight P-Wing.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Vix got bounced right into the candy cane rings. Oh, man.
Yeah, DLP thought that he had a cloud, and he did not.
Oh, Anchor was a frog suit. Okay. Oh, this Fire Chomp could spell some doom here for DLP. He's got to watch out. That thing is homing in on him. Even when he's off screen, it's homing in on him. It's like, I'm coming after you. I'm going to take you down.
Yeah, that's a scary situation to be in there.
Oh, yeah, the Anchor definitely could have been a Jugum Cloud. It most certainly could have been. The only thing it can't be is a hammer, and it also cannot be a warp whistle. All right, World 6 airship now.
Okay, Vix in a little trouble again. Oh, no. All right, got it.
He got it, yep. That's a very difficult fight. Yeah, if you're me, I always hope Wendy has as few hits as possible. But in the commentator's booth, I want her to have as many hits as possible. Kind of funny how that works that way. Well, Roy was definitely not our boy.
Yeah, there's a very big dichotomy between like what you want to see as a commentator and what you want to see as a racer. And yeah, I kind of cursed myself because I was talking about a seed and I said like, oh, I want to see 7-5 with a boss bass, and then my whole tournament run ended on a 7-5 with a boss bass. So
all right, 6.
All right,
come on, give it to us. Look at that. You realize how close we are? This is like a slap in the face, a kick to the groin. 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's how close we were to a vanilla world order. Look at this layout. We've got a bridge at start. Now, DLP is going to ignore the fort for the time being. Now, Vix is going to play the coin ship as we do have the 5. No, this is the 5-3 beta. I almost said vanilla 5.3. No, this is the beta, all right.
Yeah, this is the 5.3 beta. We will see all sorts of weird fish enemies here. Oh boy. A bit of a mess at the end.
Oh my goodness, double Big Bertha and a blooper, but DLP is able to skirt through all of it and get by. Three F1 now for VixRyder.
Yeah, DLP, I think they're gonna.
Yeah, look at those 4 pipes. They are useless.
Yeah.
And this seed is invalidated again. We have 3 F2.
Yeah, not wanting to come back here. DLP is going to play 3F2 right now.
And Vix does not have a Jugum Cloud, so he's going to have to play through 5-9 as well. All right, DLP with the boom boom fight here in the underwater fort of 3F2. Down he goes. Well, that might have been a good fort to play because it did not build the bridge.
And 3-1 is DLP's next foray into this very long 6.
And he'll take top path and probably grab the power up, I would imagine. Nope, he's going to skip it. Always a risk. Now watch out for that nanny blooper. He is in there. Vix has to watch out for that fire chump because you don't want him to be in there long enough where he'll despawn a platform. Fire chump can do that.
I'd be worried about taking him out right now, but yeah, he's got it. It's fine. And we get actual 5-3.
Nice. So we have 5-3 and 5-3 beta in the same world. You don't see that very often.
With a big enemy set, which shouldn't be the worst.
No, I would take this every day of the week.
A collision with the big enemies there is a little bit weird, as you can see. That happened on DLP's side. But yeah, it's a better set than like the fire set or something else.
Yeah, like the nippers and all that riffraff. Yeah, I would always take I would never be disappointed about having the large enemy set.
Yeah.
Vix takes care of Roy, so he'll be moving on to World 6 also. And World 8 fort. Wow, so no World 2 fort, no 3F2, no World 8 fort in World 8. That's very disappointing.
Yeah, we're very much against memes here. And
yeah, right?
it's frustrating.
Yeah, Vix is going to check the pipe, see it's not really going to be great.
Very good 0 cycle from DLP there for 8 fort.
Excellent job there. Ooh, Vix gets a Jugum Cloud. And now he knows the pipes are fruitless, and he's going to play 3F2 as well, which again we know is progression. But it looks like both forts are required just based on the layout.
Yeah, like just to get through this, I think you have to play them both. Wow. Very nice dodge.
Yeah, very clean 5-6 beta run there for DLP. And for those of you who may not be aware, why do we call it the 5-6 beta? It's because it's the only other level in the game where you can see the parabeetles. 5-6, of course, is the one that you'd see in the vanilla game. So when you see them in a level that's a beta level, you have to call it the 5-6 beta. Here's the donut level, Homer Simpson's favorite level, 5-5.
Yeah, DLP having a little trouble right away, but should be fine. Uh-oh.
Oh, a commentator's curse again.
Again.
Maybe he takes top pat. Nope, he's going to... 5-5, yeah. If you see 5-5, I mean, there's a lot of worse levels that could be in top path. Could be, 6-6, Atlantis, they're still at large.
I will take 5-5 over a random level any day.
Yep, I mean, the random level, could be better, could be worse. It's always a crapshoot, but DLP doesn't want to take that crapshoot. Now, Vix gonna have to watch out for this ending here with the big Berthas and the blooper. He'll lose his power, but he should be okay. He's in there. All right, so our next airship is the World 3 airship, which means it'll be a flat surface for the Lemmy fight.
Yeah, I imagine the fort broke built one of these bridges here.
Yeah, it either built a bridge or broke a lock that was guarding the castle. You're probably right about that. DLP going to try to get the fire kill. Should be able to do that with the flat surface and does so no problem at all. Vix will take the power up. It ends up being a mushroom. And look at this troll nanny blooper guarding the pipe and then finally gets out of the way. So Vix is through 3-1. DLP moving on to World 7. Yep. 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7 was the world order if you just joined us here on SpeedGaming 2.
The French vanilla world order.
Yeah, very, very close to perfect world order, which again, it's over a 5,000 to 1 long shot of it happening. It's happened before in tournament play. We're still waiting for that reverse world order seed to happen in tournament play.
Okay, so lock in the way for DLP, and so this is going to be forced to go the other way.
Yep, indeed. Pick a pipe, any pipe. So he sees the fort, sees the lock. Finds the pipe with the view. There is no lock or bridge guarding the end. It's now just a matter of finding the correct path. And it looks like that fort may be required to break that lock. That may be the only way to get there. And, ooh, a nasty level 7-8. Having the fire suit may help, but he'll lose it there. He'll get a leaf back, so... Where is Boss Bass? There he is, right on cue.
Yeah, you don't often see this level without Boss Bass. It's kind of weird.
It's very unusual to see him without Boss Bass. Like, there are some levels that you'll play in the randomizer. Another fire flower behind there, just like last seed. As I was mentioning, there's many levels you'll play through and you're like, oh, where's Boss Bass? I know you're going to be here. You've got 2, 3, you've got 4, 2, you've got 6, 8, 6, 1, 7, 2. Those are levels that you typically are going to see Boss Bass. DLP finds Fort Knox, does not have the tail. Could have opted for the fine, but does not want to take the fine. He'll wait it out, get his Tanuki suit here.
Yeah. Often it's better to just take this than to run into the Ragu and then run back in with a P-Wing or a tail or whatever. It's keeps you on track, keeps your live count up, and yeah.
Well, that's true. I mean, I always like to play this level because I would just get lots and lots of coins until I was done. I usually go like 3 trips when I play this casually.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. VixRyder is gonna miss this a second time? Okay, got it.
Oh, he just barely made it. He only had about a second or two to spare.
Alright, so that lock's down now. So that fort broke the lock, and we're gonna see 1-4 here.
I would imagine this is gonna take him to the promised land. Just by sheer logic. Very nice. Let's see if this does take him to the promised land. Ooh, I have to play another level to get there. This is a very interesting World 7 so far.
I think he has another cloud. I think I just saw one. But, I mean...
Yeah, you're not going to skip 7-4. I mean, if auto-scrollers are on, you definitely skip 7-4, but DLP's going to play through it.
But, not knowing the level, and this being right before...
So the other level that DLP could have played instead of 5-5 was 3-8.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, A quicker level, I guess.
A little bit if you can do it, but to me, if you want my opinion, it's a wash.
Yeah, I mean, DLP losing 100 coins to that level definitely helped Vix catch up a little bit here, though.
Yeah, but he's still going to be quite a few levels back. He's going to need the Great Equalizer to really strike to have a shot here.
Yeah.
And sure enough, yep, that was the way to the pipe, to the Promised Lands. Another beta level. Here's the 7-3 beta. Vix, now we didn't know how many hits because we got the fire. Oh my gosh, he just got hitboxed. Did you see that? 2 circus balls popped out at once like that. Unlucky.
Yeah, that... Man.
This has just not been Vix's night, unfortunately. DLP's inventory is ridiculously low.
Probably won't need much going forward here as we head into the airship here. And gonna head into World 8 pretty soon if DLP can finish off Ludwig.
All right, this is where Vix might have to show some patience here. And it happened again! It happened again!
Oh my goodness.
And DLP gets through Ludwig von Koopa, so he'll be moving on to World 8. All right, it is that time again, contestants. Make your predictions on how many bridges it will take to build the path to Bowser's Castle. I think we're going to have back-to-back 1 bridgers, so 1 will be my guess.
I'm going to go 2.
2 bridges, all right. Yeah, this fight is not as easy as you think on flat terrain. Wow, it almost happened a 3rd time. It ended up being a 3-hit Lemmy for Vix, so he is able to take him down, but DLP right now has a massive lead, and we've got the army. Get your salutes out in chat.
Yeah, Vix kind of let Lemmy go a little bit, and you can't do that sometimes. It's just he's gonna fire that next ball. He's gonna be up there, and yeah, it's
yeah,
tough.
he was firing them 2 at a time. I mean, he was being mean. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
Sledgehammer Bro's always mean. Nice swipe there from DLP. Gets a Tanuki suit.
Um,
3-4.
What? I think DLP just ran through that Goomba and then got hit?
I didn't see it.
Right?
No,
Did
I don't know.
see that right?
I'm gonna have to take a look into that. I was not watching DLP's screen at that particular. That snipe of the Lakitu is pretty dang swag though from DLP. Did you see that shot? That backward shot was amazing.
Yeah, we love to see it, folks.
Well, here's 5F1. So once again, we have got the block frame fort here. We'll see if this ends up being a forgettable fort or if this is one that is actually needed to progress.
So there was a pipe in World 7 that was closer to the ending, and it's possible Vix could find it this way.
Maybe. We've got 6-7. We did not see this on DLP's side. It is possible a better path could have been had. We'll find out.
Okay, we have both tanks and the Navy on this screen.
All right, so we know that there's 2 forts in play there.
Not going to play the Navy in front of him.
Now he wants to see if he can find the path to Bowser's Castle first. And there's a lot of pipes. Oh, there's a lock, so rip the idea for... Oh, no, it was just a troll pipe. But, who knows? And we didn't see this on DLP's side either.
Yeah, I think this might go to that last pipe in the World 7, which will tighten this up considerably.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Let's take a look at the item here. Hey, a Jukum Cloud. Another one. We have now Air Force. We didn't see this last seed. Just took into the Mushroom House. So, yeah, you had to play the fort. Which, you know, that's kind of typical in World. You have to play at least one fort in order to beat a seed.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, you know, the gamble could have worked out, and that would have been great, but would have been great for us, really. But
yep, so gonna have to take this pipe, and I have to play that fort, gonna have to go around. Yep, there's just no choice. And another beta level, this time it is Niagara Falls.
not really much to say about this level other than, you know, it's actually harder than you think because, like, optimizing the movement through there, it's almost like a lot of pressure to be like, I need to make it through this.
Oh, I thought those iframes were going to run out on Vix's side, but he just got through.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. 4F1, the Troll Fort. There's a Fire Flower for Vix, much needed. Ooh, DLP missed the jump, and yeah, he's just going to damage boost. Maybe get another Fire Flower, but even better, it's a star.
And here comes the bro.
Yep, bruh. Get your bros out in chat. And here is 7F1 Fort Knox for VixRyder, and he'll do the same thing. Play it out. 5F2. Hey, it's not often that the World 5 forts pair up in a world, let alone World 8.
Very good run here.
Beautiful run there for DLP. Vix gets his Tanuki suit, so he'll be on his way to the Boom Boom fight. And DLP takes down Boom Boom, no problem at all. There's the right marker for Vix. So he'll be on his way to the Boom Boom fight. And there it is.
Yeah, to answer the question in chat, that item is akin to using a Fire Flower on the overworld. It's not a progressive power-up. It's a Fire Flower only power-up.
Yep, it takes you immediately to a Fire Flower. And I think the Leaf would do the same thing. And you were right. Well, actually, it was a 1-1.
Yeah.
So we're half right.
Yeah,
I was right about 1. You were right about 2. So we're half right.
We were both half right.
Ooh, so the World 7 forts did pair up. Because, you know, I don't know why. Vix didn't need to play it, but it's going to prove to be inconsequential. I have an attempt. Nice. Yeah, using the statue to take down the Piranha there. Tunnel of Love is favorable. Nice dodge there from Vix. These are some nice, sweet moves we're seeing here in Piranha Fort.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching the end of the match, and then I'm just watching 7F2 being destroyed.
Yeah, he'll take the damage boost for sure. Nicely played. DLP does get his clip, so he is seconds away from punching his ticket into the quarterfinals. Well, here we go. Hi, Bowser, and bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for DLP. He is moving on to the quarterfinals of the Mario 3 Randomizer tournament.
Yeah, really outstanding there. Just solid execution the whole time.
And these were not easy seeds either.
And for VixRyder, I didn't see a big gap in play here. It was just
no. I mean, game number 1, he was right there the entire time. And I'm telling you, if that bridge would have been built on Bowser's Castle right there, this could have been a whole different story. It just wasn't meant to be for Vix tonight.
I think we're gonna see the GG from Vix. Yeah.
Yeah, he has waved the white flag.
See if we can get an interview going here.
38:52 ended up being the time for DLP on that, and very, very impressive performance tonight from DLP.
Yeah, absolutely. Just commanding performance there. And we'll see what happens in the next round with against the winner of Macobra and Gimp Extreme.
All right, we have VixRyder here in the commentators booth with us. Valiant effort this evening. Tell you what, game number 1 was a back and forth affair. It all came down to the great equalizer. And I'll tell you what, if that bridge would have built where Bowser's Castle was, instead of, you know, you having to go on a wild goose chase, this could have been a very different result because you guys were neck and neck. DLP ended up struggling with the clip. You decided to not go for it after the one attempt. Ended up being clean. Who knows what could have happened? That one just wasn't meant to be. But race number 2, I mean, you had some bad deaths, unfortunately. DLP had some good routing as well. I mean, just didn't work out for you in game number 2. But game number 1, it was very close. You could have had that one, just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, game number 1 kind of hurts. If I didn't get turned around in World 8, I would just been happy to finish faster than I did, win or lose, to be honest with you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were rooting them for in the commentators booth for that bridge to be built. We wanted to see it come down to Bowser's Castle. It just didn't work out that way. That ended up being good news, though, for our winner, DLP316. GG to you. You ended up being the benefactor of a trolley World 8 in game number 1.
GG's DLP.
I am. Hey, GG's, man. I was behind in 8.
Neck and neck. It was neck and neck.
So did I have a stroke the first match, or did I fight the same terrible Hammer Brother twice?
I have no idea, but I'll tell you what.
You did.
Okay.
You absolutely did.
So I played the Hammer Brother, beat the Hammer Brother. The icon acted like it disappeared, but it didn't disappear. And then I had to fight it again. So that's something
I didn't
I've never
see.
seen.
I didn't even notice that.
I think I saw that. I saw you fight the same Hammer Brother like same bros, same stage, and I didn't see what happened, other than that. But like, it may have happened that way. And
Yeah, I killed it after dying twice, and then I had to fight it again. Thankfully, I got it through it the first try. So
yeah,
I thought I might be behind after that, but
you were. Vix did take the lead when you had the mishap with the Hammer Brothers there. But yeah, you two went back and forth several times in game number 1. It was a very competitive and close race. I mean, the 3.5 minute difference, it has no indication of how the race actually was. It was close practically the entire way through, but we call World 8 the great equalizer for a reason. But game number 2 was a totally different story. DLP, you were in complete control the entire way. Your routing was very good. It was not an easy seat, but your routing definitely made all the difference in the world. The big difference was in World 3. And speaking of World 3, how close were we to that vanilla world order? 3 and 4 were the only inverted levels.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I noticed that I started with 1 and 2, and then I just sort of wasn't really.
Yep, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. That close.
I didn't notice that either.
Oh yeah, I remember that 6 and 7 were last because 7 was particularly terrible.
Yeah, and there was no real easy path. You had to play that fort in order to progress. There was no. Vix was trying to find a workaround where you could skip a fort. It just did not work out for him. You had to take that route. There was no choice.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I expected a close race. Vix is a good player, and I wasn't taking it lightly or anything. Matches are probably all going to be close from here on out. So one choice decides it usually.
Yep,
so.
Definitely. I mean, again, game number 1 could have gone either way. If that bridge would have built instead of having to go on a wild goose chase. I mean, you struggled with the clip, DLP. Vix tried it once, didn't get it, went through, kept the Hammer Bros intact. I mean, it was 20 seconds difference. I mean, if that bridge is built, I'm telling you, photo finish we could have had, and we would have went nuts here in the commentators booth.
Yeah, that clip was giving me trouble today. I usually get it in 1 or 2 tries these days, and I don't know what was going on today, but it was definitely worrying me a little bit.
Well, great job, both of you tonight. DLP, yeah, you're right. As you mentioned, doesn't get any easier from here on out. Your next opponent is either going to be a past champion in Macobra 52, or it's going to be Dust Minion, who rolled that first seed. So either way, it's going to be a tough matchup.
Dust Minion and High Flyer play tomorrow. So
the other one's Gimp Extreme. I think.
Oh, Gimp Extreme. Gimp Extreme, not Dust Minion. You're right.
Either way, it's going to be a tough match.
Right.
So.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever raced Gimp before, maybe in like a community race or something, but I've definitely faced Macobra, and I mean, he's the greatest of all time, in my opinion, so if I'm able to take one or the game off him, which I think I have the ability to do, that'll be really good. But I'm not expecting much. I've raced him several times, and he's just a really good player. So,
well, he most definitely is. I mean, he's won a championship. He's made the finals and others in the past before. Yeah, he's definitely one never to take lightly, no matter who the opponent is.
Yep, absolutely.
Also, just to get this in here, DLP, I'm supposed to call you Mr. Ypsilanti, according to Brand Diesel in chat. So I have done so you can stop bothering me about it, Brand Diesel.
Brandy or High Flyer had to put you up to that.
It was Brandy, but I mean, yeah, like my fellow Midwesterner, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
And any thoughts going forward?
Nope, I don't think so. I pretty much said everything that I had to say. Thanks, Vix, for the race, and you guys for commentary. It's always a really fun watch, and Speed Gaming for hosting the tournament. Looking forward to the next match. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, thank you as well.
All right, GG to the both of you. Congratulations, and thank you very much again, VixRyder. A commendable performance here tonight, and congratulations to you, DLP. Moving on to the quarterfinals of the Mario 3 Randomizer tournament. We wish you the best of luck.
Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Yeah, so before we say goodnight, we'll just highlight that we have a couple matches in our tournament going on tomorrow. We have at 6:05 Eastern, we have Dustman versus High Flyer, and at 7:05 Eastern, we have Paradox versus Johnny Link.
Yep, those are two very exciting matchups indeed.
Yeah, check those out, and get on your Speed Gaming channels. Like, you will have a lot of fun watching a lot of fun racers. This is, and on behalf of Speed Gaming and everybody else, I'd like to say thank you for watching.
For Magoo is Adorable, and for everybody here on Speed Gaming, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night for two more exciting Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer races right here on Speed Gaming. Good night, everybody.